Alright, I'm making this video just talk about this American child support system. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know if a lot of men know this, but if you owe over $2,500 in child support, you cannot get a passport. If a family member dies in another country and you're trying to get over there for the funeral, it's such a long process. By the time you get that passport, they'll probably be buried and in the grave. Um, the double standards is just so ridiculous to me. If a woman is on Section 8, welfare, for baby dads, or kids' fathers, however you want to put it, um, do they take their passport? No. They still can go take pictures on Instagram and Facebook screaming independent and everything else. And, you can't even get a passport for a job. I tried to get one for a job just to go somewhere for a couple of weeks for a job. And then they denied me until I got it below the $2,500. Until you get it below the 2,500. So that job, I had to skip out on that job until I got it below 2,500. But it's just absolutely ridiculous. So, we got to do something to get this child support reform. Men got to start trying to get together like these, like the LGBT movement and, the feminist movement. They're doing things to get things accomplished. And what are we doing? We're sitting around basically just, getting our money taken. And then, you got to, continue to still get your children if some of these women will let you see them. I mean, sometimes they'll just get the money, and that's another thing about the American child support system. You know, in Ohio, I don't know about everywhere, but in Ohio, you don't even get visitation rights until you go into court yourself and spend the money to get the visitation rights. But the first thing that you do get when the child is born? Child support. Yes, child support and visitation court, they are not in the same courthouse in Ohio. So you have to pay money to get the visitation, but you don't have to pay any money for them to take the child support. First thing they get is the child support. So while you're paying child support, if the mother wants to play games and just say, hey, I don't want you to see your child because I just don't like you, or your new girlfriend's prettier than I am, or any of those kind of things. Next thing you know, she's younger than me. I'm upset about that. You have to still pay that child support. So maybe if she wasn't getting that child support yet until we worked this visitation out, maybe she wouldn't play those games. She would say, okay, well, for me to get this child support, he has to go. So even though your girlfriend's younger and prettier than I am, I still have to give him up to get this money, So we got to just come up with some type of way and some type of reform because it's absolutely ridiculous. Let me know what you think. You can go ahead and comment in the post and call me a deadbeat or call me whatever you want to call me, but you're probably ripping off some man, taking all his money, living with some other guy who's not paying any bills at all, but you're harassing your baby dad or your kid's father, however you want to call it. So, let me know what you think.